Alright, in this video we will go over Excel homework 1.3. It's really 1.7, wind chill, but we're going to go over wind chill homework. Let's see, download this. Open it up. I just bought a new computer, so I had to install Excel. But you know, as Nova student or Nova faculty, we get free access. So you just have to download it and then enter your VCCS email account, and then I was able to open it up on my brand new computer. So let's see, wind chill. In this problem, you will calculate the wind chill given the input of temperature and wind speed. You will also provide the results as line and column chart. Okay, step 1, start Excel. I got it. I started it. In cell C2, let's go to step 2 then. In cell C10, use the appropriate formula to calculate the wind chill. I don't know the formula for wind chill, so they need to give it to me. So C10, let's go to C10. Over here, C10. Now there goes the wind chill formula. This is what we're going to type in. Looks kind of crazy. But all we're doing is, I try to highlight just that piece, but it ended up highlighting the whole cell. But this is the formula that we need to type in using cell reference. So you ready, right? Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. Oh, that looks good. So let me go ahead and go to C10, type in equal sign, and type in, we're following this, okay? The first thing that I see is 35.74 plus 0.6215 times temperature. Okay, times temperature is saved in C8. Click on C8. Good. And then what's next? Minus 35.75 times speed. Click on speed, which is saved in C9. Click. And raise that to 0.16 power. To raise it, I'm clicking on my keyboard, I'm pressing Shift and 6, and that's how it's going to turn it into an exponent. 0.16 plus, now I'm over here, 0.4275 times the temperature again, click on C8, times speed raised to the 0.16 power. Click enter. You and I should get the same answer. The wind chill at a temperature of 13 degrees Fahrenheit and wind speed of 9 miles per hour is going to be 0.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Did they mention anything about how they wanted us to format it? Let me see. No, they didn't. So we are done with step number 2. Now, in cell D17, it looks like they're telling us to do the same exact thing. Use the appropriate formula to calculate the wind chill if the temperature is equal to the value in C17 and the wind speed is equal to the value in D16. I can't memorize all this information, but what I'm doing is I'm gonna go ahead and type in a formula in D17 using a wind chill and with the temperature and the wind speed. This is probably that one table that I saw. I'll fill that cell D17 down and across to cell M26. And they said, note, be sure to use absolute, mixed, and relative cell references. Today I'm recording this for my summer 6 weeks Math 154 session students. Sarah, thank you for emailing me about this. I almost forgot. But you guys are now finishing up the if function. Like, you're done with Math 154. And this was just one Excel homework that I kind of pushed to the back because we were very busy in the beginning of the semester, just kind of getting used to the Excel itself. So by now, I think you've seen adding those dollar signs. So let me go ahead and type in the formula in D17. Okay, equal sign. Now the formula is still the same, right? It's that yellow highlighted one that I highlighted. Let me go ahead and look it up. So I'm going to go ahead and start by typing equal sign. 35.744 plus 0.6215 times temperature. Where's the temperature at? Temperatures are all saved in column C. So I'm clicking on C17. the temperature that is immediately to the left of it. And I'm getting a multiple, well, that's it. And then I do minus, I'm right here, 35.75 times speed. Now, speed is right above that cell. The wind speeds are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. So wind speeds are saved in row 16. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one. And we're raising that to 0.16 power plus, it's a long formula, guys, isn't it? 0.4275 times temperature again. Click on the temperature C17 times. Click on the speed of 1 in D16 and raise that to 0.16 power. Now let's hit enter. Ta-da! And your wind chill should come out to be negative 15.7. Now I'm going to show you something bad right now. I'm about to fill this cell, you know, down and across, all the way to M26. That's what they wanted. So I'm going to show you something. Now take a look. This very cell that I typed the formula in is using the cell that is immediately to the left and immediately above as is, you know, a piece of formula. So what it's going to do is, as I copy this down, fill this down and across, and you first of all, you know, this isn't what you want. This looks horrible. This is error everywhere. Let me show you what this is doing and we'll fix this together. Now, what relative cell referencing is doing is really just using the cell that is to the left of it and that is to the right of it. So if I'm looking at this cell, take a look at this cell for me down here. This cell better use the temperature of negative 3 degrees Fahrenheit and the wind chill of 1. So these are the two input boxes that I should see highlighted. But if I double click it, guess what they are using? Oh, this is using the cell that is immediately to the left of it and immediately above it. But what is saved in the cell that's above it? Nothing, right? So this is happening. Now, for example, this one right here in this very cell, I should use the temperature of 5, right? And a wind chill of 11. Instead of those two cells, what it is using is using cell that's to the left of it and cell that's to the right of it. And that is not what we want. That is not what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Command Z a couple times to just go back to this. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some dollar signs, okay? Here's what I'm going to say. You add dollar signs on things that you don't want to change, that you want to keep on using. I hope I'm making sense. So listen, what's going on is this. Row C, take a look. Row C is, oh, no, that's not row, that's column, sorry. Column C is where we got all these temperatures listed, right? Column C is where we got negative 15, negative 11, negative 7, negative 3. So what I want my formula to do is I want it to always grab these numbers from column C instead of going to D, E, F, G, and H, because these are not where the temperatures are stored. The temperatures are always stored in column C. So double click into the cell and in front of everywhere you see the little letter C, I want you to put dollar signs in front of C. So take a look. I'm going to add dollar sign in front of C. There's one C there. Is there another C? Yes, dollar sign in front of C. Right after that multiplication symbol. Okay? You may stop the video if you want to and just kind of make sure the dollar signs are in front of letter C's first. Hit enter. Michael's son, my husband's calling. Like, all right, let me go in and decline him. Decline that phone call. Okay. All right, let's see. Now, next part. Not only that I want to fix, I want to keep on using column C. Now listen, the temperatures were saved in or all typed up in column 16, right? Column 16 is where we had, not the temperature, sorry, the wind speed. Row 16 is where we had 1, 3, 5, 16, you know. So I don't want my formula to shift down to row 17 or row 18 or row 19. I want them to keep on using row 16, okay? So what I'm going to do is in front of the number 16, let's add dollar signs. So double click into that formula. Everywhere you see 16, add a dollar sign. Where is 16? Right here. right in between D and 16, there is where you want to type in a dollar sign. It looks like it's in between D and 16, but that is just in front of 16. I am telling Excel to keep on using row 16 instead of shifting down. There's another place where I see 16. Put a dollar sign in front of 16, but definitely after D, because we're not trying to fix column D. We're trying to make it to keep on using row 16. Now that's really it. That's going to take care of everything. So let me go ahead and show you. Click enter. I'm going to fill this down and fill this across, and what we're going to do is we're going to double click into one of the cells. Now this one right here, guys, the very last one, this one better use the temperature of 21 and wind speed of 19. Let's see if it's doing it. Double click, it is doing that, right? That's what I want. Now this cell right here should use a temperature of -3 degrees Fahrenheit and a wind speed of 19. Is it doing it? If I double click it, you see how the inputs of this formula is highlighted in blue and red, and that is exactly what we wanted. So this is called mixed cell referencing. So here you go. If you want to stop the video for a second to kind of do it, or you also have a screenshot of this on the Google slide, but that is how you would do this. Okay, now we got the hardest part. I'm done with step number 3. Let's see, step 4, it says in B37 to J53, probably that blue area, they want you to insert a line chart to show wind chill as a function of temperature 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this or write down that range, because as soon as I go to my other sheet, I'm going to forget that range. So what's the range that I'm supposed to click on? Let me hold on a second. I'm taking a picture of it because I got to jump to my other sheet. All right, let's see. Or, maybe this is why they also type the word instruction or for this. But I'm going to go ahead and select this range D16 to M16. And D24 to M24. And what are we doing with it? We're going to create a line chart. Okay, I'll create a line chart. And I'll come back and read the rest of them. Okay, apply style number 1. Apply style number 1. All right, I'm going to the other sheet now, the question sheet. And let me go ahead and select the range they said. I took a picture of it on my phone. So I'm selecting D16. Where are you? D16. So this one. Down to M16. Well, not down, across to M16. Oh dear, like this. Okay, so that much is selected now. Now, the range that they wanted us to select was D24 to M24. Listen, you can't see my finger, but I am holding down my command key on my keyboard, because I want to select multiple range, okay? So going down to D24 is here, all the way to M24. So if you don't hold down your command key or control key, you're not going to be able to select both range, okay? So make sure you have both range selected. I remember they wanted us to go to insert, recommended chart, and they wanted us to click on line. Oh, this one says line. I'm going to click on this one. And now remember, they wanted style number 1. And we're going to have to just drag this to, let me zoom out a little bit. How do I zoom out? Oh, I can use this tool. Oh, the first blue area of it. Drag this to the blue area. And then let me go ahead and make this chart a little bit bigger so that it fits in this blue area. Looking good, looking good. Now I bet they're gonna tell us to change the title and everything. So let's go back to that instructions sheet and read the titles and stuff. All right, what's the title? Replace the chart title with wind chills for temperatures. Guys, I don't know how to type up these degree symbols, so this is me. I'm copying this title by selecting it, right-clicking, and copying it, because I'm not going to type up these degree symbols and miss a point if I make a typo. So I'm going to change that chart title and I'll come back, okay? So go back to the questions, double-click the chart title, select the one that's already there, right-click, and I'm just going to paste. Where did that go? I copied it. Or maybe I'll do Command V. Okay, that worked. So I changed the chart title to Wind Chills parenthesis, this thing, but I didn't want to type it myself and make a typo, so I just copied and pasted it. Now what's next? They want us to add axis titles. Replace axis title for the horizontal axis with wind speed, miles per hour. So again, I'm copying this. That's going to be my horizontal axis title. And I'll go ahead and come back. I'll come back into the vertical axis. So go back to the questions, click on the graph, click on chart design, and click on add chart element, and tell them to turn on the primary horizontal and primary vertical. Now, once these bars pop up, these boxes pop up, you're going to change these. Now, remember the horizontal axis had to be wind speed, miles per hour. And now the vertical axis is going to be wind chills, degrees in Fahrenheit. So I'm copying this by you can right click it or I can do Command C. But let's change that vertical axis title to what they wanted. People lose points, guys, because they make typos. And, if you just copy and paste what they say, it can't be wrong, right? So I got the chart, and I can see that as the wind speed increases, the faster the wind is, the wind chill, it feels like it's colder, I guess. But, the temperature is constant. It's same 13 degree Fahrenheit. It just feels colder if we have strong wind blowing, I guess. All right, the last one. In L30, the other blue box, they want you to insert clustered column chart to show the wind chill as a function of wind speed, blah, blah, blah. All right, let me take a picture of this range right here. This is what I'm going to need to select. Okay, picture. Okay. And then let me just see what kind of chart we are making. On the recommended chart, they want us to do clustered column and style number 6. Okay. All right, so let's go and select that range. The range that I just took a picture of is C17 to C26. C17 is right here. C17 to C26. So go down to 26. Okay. So that much. So all the temperatures. And then I'm holding down the command key and then going to the second range. They said H17. H17 to H26. So that's what they wanted. Going to insert recommended charts, and then I forgot what was it, cluster column, I think, cluster column. Ooh, this one looks cool. Click on it and then change it to style number 6. That's what they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This must be it. And if I put my mouse over and just kind of wait a couple seconds, it's gonna pop up it. Come on, tell me that this is style number 6. Oh, yes, it does. So that style number 6, looking pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and just drag this down here. Make it big enough so that it fits in this blue area. And then let me go and see the rest of this, what they want over here. Probably gonna have to change that chart title to something. Chart title is going to be wind chill for wind speed of 9 miles per hour. Let me change the chart title first, okay? So go back to the questions, change the chart title to that. I'm not typing anything. I'm just going to copy and paste it. Now, what else do they want? Do they want the axis this time too? Add axis titles. Replace axis title for the horizontal as temperatures. Okay, I'll copy that. Horizontal is going to be that one. And I'll come back and copy the vertical one soon. So click on the graph, go to chart design. We're designing our chart. And tell them to add little extra elements to it. And we want them to add axis titles, not axis. Axis are already, I don't see the axis, but do primary horizontal and do primary vertical. And once these name boxes pop up, change the horizontal of axis title to whatever they said. Temperatures in Fahrenheit. And going back to the instruction sheet to copy the vertical axis title, which is wind chills in Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit. So go back to the questions, copy this. This one is longer. All right, there we go. And then I'll let go and I'm done. I am done. I made my charts looking amazing. All right, so let me see. I marked this correct. I'm done. Let's see if I did it right though. Save the file and submit for grading. Okay, let me do that. I'm gonna save this file. I think I need to check where is it saving, because I got a brand new computer, guys, and I don't know where things are gonna go in now. You may have to give me 1 second. I wanted to save this on my Mac. Oh, other. I want you to save it on my computer. Come on. On the desk. Click on Susan. Users. Where is it gonna go? Download folder. Is there a way for me to put it on my desktop? I'm not too good with computers, guys. I'll just put it on my, I don't know, I think it's gonna go to my download. Oh, maybe, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save this on my desktop. It says my iCloud storage is full. What are they talking about? All right, saved it. Let me go ahead and close it. Close it. And then let me choose the file. Choose the file. Desktop, I have it right here. That's the file that I just worked on. Everything's so slow today. I see my little orange highlight, so that must be it. Go ahead and upload it and submit for grading. Let's see how I did. I'm gonna click OK and go back in and see if they graded it immediately. Yay, look at that. We got 8 out of 8. Now, if you guys want to review, if you made any typo or any kind of mistake, you're probably not going to get 8 out of 8. So in case you missed something and you want to see what did I do wrong, you go to Student Gradebook, click on Review, and click on it and click on the assignment. It's going to give you a rubric. Mine's perfect, so nothing is highlighted in red. But if you made any tiny mistakes, it's going to highlight it in red and tell you why they took points off. It's grading it automatically. So you can take a look at your rubric that way if you don't get 8 out of 8 on your first attempt, okay? Alrighty, that's it for the wind chill homework. I do plan on recording a couple more videos for project 2. So sorry about the delay. I'll do that, but I'll do that very soon and I'll have things posted soon. Alright, I'll talk to you later.